Well, hello everyone. It's Tuesday, and sorry I didn't do a schooling with Suzanne yesterday, but I was actually busy. I was doing some different kinds of crafts. So I said, you know what? I better do another drawing and science class for you all. Those of you that didn't see my other artwork, the art class, that is on my YouTube channel, and that was working with colored pencils. This one's going to be more basic. This is a cool book. When I go down to Florida and I go down to Plantation, they have a really, really good library. And they're always having library book sales. So I happen to find this book. And you could probably search for it. But it's pretty cool. I'll kind of show it to you. It has, well, I have that in there. So, I know, you just saw my toes. You can tell I'm barefoot here. There's the Appaloosa, American Saddlebred, and it has all the different breeds. There's a Thoroughbred, they're a little more thinner, but this is really kind of cool. So I've had this book for a couple years, and let's go into it for my basic drawers. So, yep, hanging out in shorts like I do all the time. This just happens to be, I picked this one I wonder why, because I have a standardbred. This is my friend's horse. She just took a picture of him. This is Takashika Michi. And she has Tack. He's a retired harness horse, racehorse. And she just posted that of Tack. And I printed it out only because I might want to try to draw him with my colored pencils. But we'll take a look at this. This book is really, really good. And I can show you a little on the bottom of Tack. So you can see here it talks a little bit about the standardbred, but the main thing is drawing. So this is a different way of doing things. Where you start with ovals, and there it is. Draw the guideline ovals for the body and the head, and then add guidelines for the muzzle, neck, body, and back and belly, which is pretty cool. So you can just take your circles first, because if you look at him, okay, or her, okay, you can see there's kind of like a circle in here, and this is where, if you remember, you go back, and I talked about the different bones and the muscles in here. There's a lot in here that pretty much stands out, and this is what they show in here. And of course, back in here, up here's the croup. We got the stifle. I call it the hamstrings. And this almost looks like a circle too in here. Okay? And what else do they do? Oh, of course, the head. So in the head, they do the whole head. I usually do just in here because I like to see this kind of separated in there. Hopefully you can see. I didn't put my other light on. So let's look at Tack here. Okay, Tack is standing off to the side, and if I wanted to do circles in here, I would probably do more of an oval in here because the way he's standing. Instead of the side, I think this is, remember, we talked about his parts, and this is more the chest, so I think I would do a circle here. And I would do his head up in here. So let's take a look at this guy here. We'll go back to Tack in a little bit. There we go. So, there's this guy. What's nice is you got the whole book. You can just look over. So then what you're going to do is you can clean up the head and the body shapes. All right, what you can do, again, there's our pencil that we did the other day. You could do this really, really light. And then you can erase this in here. So then once you erase it, all right, you have what you drew. So basically, again, you got the circles, you come around, you kind of fill it in, kind of look, right, and fill it in. Same thing here, and this is where our little math comes in, right? We're going to kind of measure. The other day I said you could just take this in here, go up to here. This is a lot smaller underneath the neck, and then you have an idea or to put it on the circle. Same thing with the belly. Okay, you can just come in. All right, and then you can move. So you can see basically how everybody came in here. Whoever made this book as did this. Let's read what this says. Clean up the head and the body shapes. Then draw guidelines for the legs and the hooves. There we go. Okay, we have that. Now we're going to do the same thing with the hoofs. Work on one leg at a time. When all four are done, look at the overall drawing, erase, and redraw anything that doesn't fit. All right, so again, same thing here. Okay, let's see, this is the back of the leg. Okay, so what they're showing is this here is on this side. So you still want to see how that is in there. Even though it's in the back, you're definitely going to erase that. And then we have in here where the knee is. This is where it's good to know the parts that I went over. And we have down in here. Okay. And then you're just going to follow each part here. Same thing with the back. Everybody remember what that's called? I'll let you think about it. What part was this? We went over this the other day. It's the same as our ankle. It's called the hock, H-O-C-K, the hock. And then we have this here. So you're going to do the circles. You kind of like, the hock is kind of circular in here. You're going to do the same thing. Fill it in. Then, simple, once you got it in there, now you can draw. So let's see, add the ears, the mane, the facial features, and the tail. Clean and refine the shape of each leg. Go over each part of your drawing, one area at a time, until you have a clean outline drawing that works. And there, he or she is down here. And this just happens to be a standardbred. And just trotting away. And then you can get into the colors, which my other one showed in here. With the shadings with ones. Let's take a look at tack. Oh, also here, this is kind of a number 4 here. When you want to get into the colors, you can go, just add the details. Some, such as muscle lines, can be quick and easy to do. Others, such as drawing hairs in the mane and tail, take time and patience. That's when I do. It takes me a little longer when I do the different shades that I put in here, which I have done. Let me take this one. This is Cody. Okay, a little bit in here. All right, and I have to get in a little bit, hard to see in that tail. Okay, let's take a look at Tacky here. Okay, so if you were going to do tack, and he is off to the side, okay, I'm doing this through the phone. No, I'm not going to do through the phone. So I could do a circle in here. Okay, we kind of know that's tack in there. And then we kind of know this is his chest. We know that this is his head, which is kind of like a circle. I am doing this so quick. So then you can just come down. You can look at the angle. That's coming down. And you can see how we're just coming in. His belly, let's see. His belly's pretty much in here. Oops, sorry guys. I'm going to do it this way. His legs come in here. You can see how that's coming. And I am doing this so quick. We kind of know this leg comes down in here, comes back to the hock. Again, I'm just playing around so you can kind of see how easy this is, because I'm doing this holding the phone. That is the hot mess. Okay, so we have this here. This is his chest. Let's look at his legs. Let me bring this up. This is not going to be, so his legs can come down like so. So we have this here. I am not doing this detailed because I'm holding the phone and showing you. Let's look at his neck. I'm going to jump to his neck. Again, I could have done it a little higher. His neck comes down here. Oops, sorry. Too far down. I'm just doing this so you can kind of get an idea. He has the withers in here. And it comes up like so. He's going off to the side, so I know that this is going to come down in here. Tack is going to come in. Most of the eyes, when they're off to the side, come off like so. Okay. I have his head low because I did this real fast. Ears are so easy to do. Here's Tack's ears. They're not on top, but they're more in here. I'm doing this even without erasing, so you just have a rough idea of it. Then you would come in, you'd erase all this. Doing this with one hand, and you would erase this all in here. But you can see how all your circles, he is off. He is way, way off. His head should be higher. His head should be bigger. But again, I'm holding the phone. And holding you guys, showing you guys how to do this. So real good, I was just showing you how there. So Mr. Takashika Michi, he is going to probably be drawn by me with a pencil. So again, let's just review how quick you guys can do this. Get out your pencils, and I'll flip this over to see if you can still get this book. I love this book. What's nice about the book is in the back too, it has these little pictures that you can use because, all right, okay, there's the standard. They must be all the pictures that are in there. Yeah, they have a zebra. Yeah, these are all the different ones that are in there. I think this was the this was the Chincoteague pony because I had looked at him. And see if I can guess. Ooh, look at that guy. I bet you that's a Mustang. So that one, they have them in the back to see. So again, let's look at a different one and give you an idea. I'm just going to flip to anybody. It just happened to go with the thoroughbred. Now this thoroughbred's off to the side almost the way Tacking was. And this is showing you how you can see, I can see this circle is in here. This is all with his shoulder and his arm. And then this comes in really close. Look how close this comes to this one. So that's how they did it. The way he's tilted, it looks like it's a little short. And we got that in there. He's cutie. So we're doing the same thing. And then we're just going to fill in. Let me hold this up. All right. You see that? Connect. Erase that's not showing. And there you go. 11 minutes. I was going to keep it short. Let's see who else is in. Ooh, Phil Pony. Shetland Pony. Look at that little buggers. They're so cute. Dutch Warm Blood. Let's do one more. So you guys, there's the thoroughbred again. Must be the way I'm flipping. Ooh, look at this one. You got some odd ones in here though too. I'm not going to pronounce it right. Connemara. Connemara is a gentle, friendly pony named after the area in Western Ireland from which it comes. The pony is an excellent jumper and hunter. Ooh, little pony. And let's see what else we got in here. Ooh. Here, this one even tells you how to pronounce it. The Camargue. The Camargue lives in the marshes of South France. Bonjour. The horse and its home area are now protected by the government. So this is a really, really cool book. I want you guys to start drawing. Oops, my wine glass is all over. Let's see where this came from. Oh, they have all different ones. So I don't know if it's still around. 2010. Visit us at www.kidsbooks.com. And look, there it is there. So yeah, it has tearaway drawing paper. Of course, mine didn't because it was used. So there you go. So pick out a horse, even if it's on a coffee mug. Okay. And draw away. Okay, Takashi, you're going to be next for me to draw. Okay. See you later, guys. Have a good day.